our general purpose is to demonstrate, and our specific purpose is to demonstrate you two different ways to tie a tie. Our general idea is that at the end you will be able to tie a tie by two different ways, in a simple one and in a complex one.
Well, in this presentation we are going to teach you two ways of tying your tie. We are going to teach one simple way to do it, that I think almost everyone knows how to do it, and also a more complex way, which is way better good looking and more attractive, but it is less used because of its complexity. But first, we would like to give you a little background about the history of the tie. It started in the 1660 with a match between the Prussian regiments and the Turks. The Prussian regiment won that match, and they were going to be presented to the King Louis XIV in Paris. And they knew that the King Louis XIV had a manner of dressing and a love for scarves. So they decided to go in a formal way and with scarves around their neck. This was like the first use of a tie, but not properly like the tie we know now. It is also said that the Romans started this tradition, but they didn't use it with this objective of dressing formal. They used it to keep their heat and to take care of their vocal cords. And then Louis XIV, as he liked so much scarves, he even decided to bring one with the real badge of his real regiment and named it Cravat, which means Croatian.
Soon the idea expanded to England, but it wasn't that common to see someone with a scarf at the neck. So, but little by little, the idea was accepted. At the beginning, there were different styles of scarves, different textures, different stems, and all they didn't follow a pattern, they were just uniforms. Also, those dyes were imported, but at the beginning of the 20th century, England started to produce them.
Well, the ingredients we need to make the two types of knots are just like a tie, obviously. And if you can get one a mirror, so you can see your procedure and how you are doing with it, and you are following this step by step, and to see you are making it correctly.
First, we are going to do the simple knot.
No, pues sí.
First, you need to first you need to grab the soft button of the side of the shirt. Then you need to grab your tie. Put the big part at your left. Yes. Then the thin part, the small part, needs to be at your waist. Then the big part goes back at the front of the small part. It goes to the other side. Then it gives another spin. It goes by the middle of the two parts, and it goes down through the small hole. Then you pull it. And then you go up to your waist, to your neck. That's all. It's supposed that this part needs to be
how the image?
No.
Well, first you have to turn the order of the tie like the original. The thin part is going to be larger and in your left side. First, you're going to cross it in front of the big part, and then turn around to the back, and it will end like this. Then you will pass it through the center of the tie like this. And this will be the two first knots you will have in your tie. After this, you will have to pass again to the front, the inner part of the tie, and pass it again through the center, but now from the back to the front. After this, it can be a little bit complicated because you have to adjust it a lot. You have to pass it to the back, and with the same part of tie you just used, you cross it again, and it will look like this. These three parts of the tie. After this, well, you grab again the inner part, and you will pass it through the right of the center, like this. And the last two steps, you just pass it again through the center and cross it to the other side, to the left side. And finally, you just try to make another knot in here. And that's all. Yeah, and if you have some of your tie resting, you can hide it behind your neck. It's something like this. With the image, you can see where how it is. It's something like this. It has to end like this. And also you have to take care because the thin part always have to look at the front, because sometimes you can get confused and the part that will appear here can be the back part of the tie, so you have to take care of it. And also you may want to start with the thinner part a little bit longer than the big part, so you don't have future complications of missing some part of the tie.
Well, now that we showed you the two different ways to tie a tie, we want you to invite to try one of these knots. It doesn't matter if you're a girl or a boy. Both genders can use ties. So,
Who wants to try that? Yeah, we have some.
Ya dejó de grabar.
Las canciones.